Hello, this is Colonial Puppet, and I'm sitting on the ground in front of this pile of vintage computer equipment. To be more specific, IBM and IBM compatible computer equipment, while my latest proper YouTube video, well, my screen fell asleep, but rest assured, my latest YouTube video is currently uploading. It is a proper edited video. This is not. The video is going to be a restoration slash teardown of two vintage Macintosh PowerBook G3s, whereas this video we're going to be diving through these boxes and seeing what's inside of them. As you can see, some things you can already tell what they are. Got some keyboards, got some IBMs here, and IBM compatibles. But first, where did this stuff come from? Well, this was listed on the Facebook Marketplace locally. I decided to swing by and pay way too much for all of it. And now it's here in my home. And yeah, we're gonna go through and see what I got. Starting, I guess, with the keyboards. Got this. I thought this was going to be like mechanical, but it's just kind of mushy rubber dome. Does not particularly feel well. It's an HP keyboard. Kind of has a similar connector to like the early Model M's. It is. Is there a model number on here? There's a product number, but yeah, anyway. I don't know what this went to. Maybe it went to the this guy here, which we'll get into later. But underneath, you might have noticed, got ourselves an IBM personal computer. More specifically, this is the Model F keyboard to an IBM. I think this is Model F. You're going to have to bear with my ignorance. I don't really know much about IBMs and IBM compatibles. I collect mostly 8-bit and Apple / Macintosh stuff. I haven't really looked too into the kind of IBM clone history and products, so I might say some dumb things throughout this video, so please bear with me, I guess. But yeah, feels real nice. One of the legs are broken, unfortunately. This one here, you can see it's broken compared to this guy. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. And then you have to push in, which is kind of hard to do with one hand. But yeah, chunky, heavy IBM Model F keyboard. Nice. I think, yeah, the cable's built in. Let's just put that over here. Up top here, we got some floppy disks, it seems. Well, first of all, we have this bag of hardware, ribbon cables, some random metal and plastic plates and stuff. Hopefully we'll figure out what that goes to. There's a lot of loose screws as well, which I'm kind of happy to see because, well, we'll get into these after that. But I am happy to see, yeah, right. Oh, oops. Right there. Let's see some screws. What's this? Verbatim, an unopened pack of 5 1/4 inch floppy disks. Yeah, cool. The ultimate protection, and it's formatted. Nice. Looks like we have some floppy disk holders, though. Mac Plus 10 lifetime 5 1/4 flexible disks. Oh, so I guess this is where this probably came with blank discs, but now they're just kind of empty holders. Nothing in there. I'll just start piling stuff up. Unboxing, as they say. This also doesn't, yeah, this is also empty. Oh well. Oh, I think I just got a bunch of empty. This is hard to do with one hand. I gotta give props to people like B. Bishop, PCM, and UXW Bill, V. Westlife for doing these videos all one-handed. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, I got another empty little nifty 5 1/4 inch floppy disk holder. There we go. So, I'm not even going to open this one. I can tell it's empty as well. Got some gross hair and dust on top of this one. What was stuff in it? Oh no, I got a kind of. Oh, I can use this. There's some Apple II games on 5 1/4 inch that this would definitely come in handy. Let's put that over here. We went through the bag of goodies. Ooh, a head cleaning diskette kit. Nice. So that's useful, I guess. Got a little diskette for cleaning cleaning drives, theoretically. No idea if it still works. That's kind of cool. Same here. Nice. So this is for 5 1/4 inches. There it is. So 2 diskette cleaning things. Now what do we got? This is getting cool. Seems we have an external floppy drive from Cumulus, the Cumulus Corporation. Cool. 5 1/4 inch. Not bad. So that's box 1. Got some cool stuff. Looks like some loose earrings. Nice. Moving on to, I guess this, or actually let's go to the I guess the 2 elephants in the room. This was the main reason I picked up this lot for these 2 bad boys. So right off the bat, we got a IBM 5150, the OG personal computer, and it's I guess kind of gutted glory. It's just the case, the stripped down case to an IBM 5150, or is it? And then underneath that we have a clone of some kind. Let me zoom in on that, from Jameco Electronics. Mail order. Electronics worldwide. Cool. And this one is a little less stripped. I think it has a, you can kind of poke in. You can't really see. It's kind of see. It's got its motherboard in there, and it has a power supply. So between the 2, we have at least a motherboard and a power supply. Whether this is the IBM motherboard, it's weird. The guy who I bought this from said that his father had owned this 5150, but then tried swapping the motherboard into this case. So I don't know if this is the IBM motherboard or if it's in this box. which we'll get into now, I guess. I kind of spoiled it. But in here, I've got some interesting things. Except, of course, this random, this unopened printer cable. That's not too exciting. What is exciting is all these. Got a bunch of IBM expansion cards, and there's a logic board, or motherboard. I work on a lot of Macs. I say logic board all the time. This looks like some sort of RAM expander. Don't really see a product name on it, or how much is included, but definitely pretty cool. Moving on. Let's see. Not sure what this is. And again, like I said, IBM stuff is not my specialty, so you have to bear with me. Got a Hercules Card, which I believe is the video card. Ginormous video card. Yeah, this looks like another video card of some sort. I'm not sure what. Again, could be wrong. Don't roast me if I'm wrong about these cards. These look like floppy controller cards. And there's two of them. This one doesn't have this like metal backing, but this one does. But I saw that the metal backing is in this bag here. Ta-da. Also, I don't know if it's picking it up, but there's someone like playing with a dog outside. Anyway, making a lot of obnoxious noises. On top of that, we got this IBM or IBM clone motherboard. Got the expansion slots. Cool stuff. Let's put that over here. More cables. And then, top of that, we got two drives. One of them is blank. The other one is, and don't want to break it. That would suck. Just pull it out. The other one is IBM branded floppy drive. What was that noise? I wouldn't break anything. That would suck. Just kind of lifted it slightly. But anyway, what does that mean? Well, that means we have two drives, at least one of them original IBM drive. I suspect that either this or the board in here is the original 5150 motherboard. Got floppy controller card, got a Hercules video card, and we have at least one power supply. Well, we only have one power supply. So, I'm hoping that we can, basically I bought a 5150 kit, I guess, do-it-yourself kit. And that's also why I said I was happy that I saw a lot of loose hardware. So I'm hoping I even have all the screws I need to kind of rebuild this thing, because it's kind of going to be difficult to open, but am I going to try and open it? I don't think so. Yeah, no. I'm not going to try and open this with one hand, but believe me when I say there is nothing in this case. Just it's just the bare bones case. But I think all the additional pieces to make this a fully functional 5150, or at least a complete 5150, is scattered around my living room / office. So, moving on from that, what else do we got? Well, this box, I'm going to actually put down the video camera because this is a little tough to get out. Alright. What was in the box underneath the boards? Well, we got a monitor, of course, a matching personal computer monitor. It's not color, I think it's monochrome. I don't know if it's green. I think it's probably going to be green or something. Let's see on the back what it says. Model 5150. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's going to be monochrome. It's definitely not a color monitor, but it's definitely cool to have the matching monitor, the matching keyboard. Cool stuff. And the main reason why I picked up this lot was I've always wanted a original IBM 5150, and it's gonna take some work to put it all together, but all the parts are there, at least in theory. I'm sure I'm gonna have issues getting the floppy drives to work, but even just having the full thing not fully functional is pretty cool, because this is a pretty historically significant computer. And that on top of a clone, or at least a clone case. Who knows what's going to be left in this. I know I'm going to take the power supply out of this and plop it in the 5150. But yeah, not a bad deal for what I paid, which, like I said, was too much for all this. Definitely less than what a 5150 complete goes for these days. Not that I want to sell it, just kind of want to have it in the museum. Let's see what's in these remaining boxes. I will say it's not as, probably should have saved the cool stuff for last, because these boxes they're interesting, but they're not as cool as what I just showed you. Yeah, we got a box full of, well, one, power bricks, and two, this random vintage calculators. Got some old Casios here. I haven't checked the batteries. Most of them seem to be empty. I think the guy who I bought it from, this all belonged to his dad, and his dad seemed like he took good care of his electronics, at least in terms of storing them well. Which, by the way, I didn't really comment on the quality of, or I guess the cosmetic condition, but all this looks to be in really good shape, minus like a few minor scuffs here and there. It all looks to be pretty immaculate. Got this cool little Casio. What is that? A Casio Fx 7500G. That's really cute. It kind of looks like, it reminds me of the those little Atari portables, pocket PCs. Some more Casios. What's in this? Let's see. Got a Summit. I have not heard of Summit, but this is the cutest little calculator I've ever seen. And it comes with the case, no less. That's cool. Kind of want to get this one working. I like that. Let's see what else we got. It's another Summit. at least that's what the case would lead me to believe. Very 70s. Also, this one doesn't look to be in too good a condition. It's got like clear tape. Oh, it looks like the covering to the display fell off, and so he just covered it with packaging tape, which I guess is smart. You just shove that back in. Oh, and it comes with a user manual. Cute. Anyway, moving on. Oh, it smells like cigarettes too. What's in here? Alright, got a Texas Instruments. Something's jangling around in there. An SR16 II. Nice. Let's see what else is in here. Got another one. Got a TI-55. Some of the classic Texas Instrument calculators from, I'm guessing, late 70s, mid-late 70s, early 80s. These are two fields that I don't really know too much of. Another TI-55. So two TI-55s, IBM and IBM clones, and calculators. Don't know too much about either of those. This one looks to be interesting. I like the wedge shape, although the case is kind of falling apart. This is an SR10 with some cool aftermarket stickers, or at least I think. Got stars. Nice. Big chunky buttons. Ooh, I like that. And again, I don't know how many of these. This one doesn't look to have a battery on it, so maybe this is one of the pre-battery powered kind of gotta plug it into the wall type deals. And there's only a few more. We've got something in here. Spirit of 76. Texas Instruments. This is like a special edition calculator. I love it. It's very 70s. Cool. And then we saw the Casios. Last one's in this foam. It's a Rolodex. Oh, and it's just kind of like a little pocket planner. Nice. It is cool. It's like the back is metal, and then this is a magnet, so it just kind of fits in like that. So yeah, that was everything in this bag, other than these, or this box, other than these manuals. What is this for? Oh, this is for one of the TI-55s, and I think this is. Oh, this is lifetime or limited lifetime warranty. Interesting. And an old school film camera manual of some sort. So that was also included in the lot for some reason. And by some reason, I mean he asked me if I was interested in calculators, and I was like, sure, why not? And he threw it in for free. Yeah, the guy I got this stuff from was really cool. Seemed like a really cool guy. And the RAM expander card just fell. Don't want to mess with that. Anyway, there's one more box after this one. I can put this down. Move this over here. And this is the last box. What's in here? I didn't really even look in this box too much. Oh, they got some cassette tapes. Nice. This is a realistic cassette tape drive. Interesting. The Sanyo. How are the batteries looking? Oh, cool. Again, I'm glad this guy stored all this stuff without the batteries. At least for the most part. I haven't gone through everything, but looks like they were generally really good about that. With some... Oh, nice. You got what I can only assume is the highest quality microphone money has to buy. And some... Wait, what are these? They're like earbuds, but in headphone form. How do you even wear that? I've never seen that before. Interesting. It's attached to the Sanyo. What else we got? I got a car adapter of some sort. That might actually be useful for something. That's a pretty generic. Oh no, it's still that might come in handy. Oh sweet, we got one of those cassette drive or cassette tape to 1/8" headphone jack adapters. Or wait, no, that's even smaller than. Oh no, that's a headphone jack. Nice. Those are always come in handy, although my car has CD only. It's a little newer than that. Got another realistic cassette player. I'll have to test these out, see if the belts are still good. They're almost most certainly not. And a nice little Panasonic. Cute. With the most comfortable headphones. Yeah, the foam's either missing or disintegrated on the headphones. And then lastly, I'm not sure what this is. This is all difficult with one hand. Alright, a CD player. Panasonic. Car/portable. Oh, this must be what that car adapter was for. Cool. Don't really have much use for this stuff, but it's always nice to have, I guess. There's something else in here. Oh, it's the headphones. Let's see. Not bad. Cool. I doubt these are comfortable, but it's good to have the matching ones, I guess. Alright, so I've made a mess of my floor. I'm gonna clean it up now, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to do an impromptu and just horribly, unprofessional, unedited unboxing of all this stuff. To recap, we got these nice keyboards, a Model F, I think. A random HP keyboard that has gummy, not that great keys, but is nice to have, I guess. Probably going to sell it. A bunch of expansion boards. Logic board for an IBM or IBM clone. Yeah. I call these expansion boards. I meant expansion cards. Again, I'm not used to the IBM lingo. Got a bunch of empty diskette holders, floppy disk holders, whatever you want to call them. Some cables, including this mint condition printer cable. IBM compatible. Bunch of cassette and CD players. Bunch of old 70s, early 80s calculators with some, I guess, late 80s, maybe even early 90s things thrown in. Got a IBM 5150 case with a matching monitor. IBM 5150 drives, or at least one IBM 5150 drive. I'm not sure what the no-name one, if that was from the clone or what. And yeah, got an IBM 5150 case and a clone case with a logic board, power supply, and that's about it. Oh, and Cumulus Corporation's patented external 5 1/4 inch floppy drive. So yeah, I will do a follow-up video. It'll probably be more, oh, I can't forget the microphone as well, the best microphone. I'll definitely be doing a follow-up to all this stuff. Specifically, I kind of want to do a more professional edited kind of restoration video for this 5150. See if I can piece it back together, get it up and running. That will be fun and something I've always wanted to do. So yeah, be on the lookout for that video when it comes out. Be sure to check out my other vintage computing videos if you found this interesting. I'm going to clean up this huge mess. As always, this has been Colonial Puppet. Have a great day.